The YoungLA Black Friday sale is officially here, so let's go ahead and review my favorite items from the drop. But first, we have to go over some of the basic information for you. This sale starts Tuesday, November 26th. It's going to be 30% off the whole entire website using code Brett, which also supports myself. 40 plus new items dropping, and majority of the website will be restocking. So I'm gonna show you guys some of those honorable mentions at the end. And believe it or not, I'm 5'11", about 185 pounds. All items in this video will be a size large, tops and bottoms, unless otherwise noted. So let's get into things. So first up, we have the Simple Tee, which is a very basic t-shirt. It's an oversized fit with a slight crop. This piece goes with absolutely everything, so I went ahead and grabbed one of each color. However, I did size up to an extra large in this because I wanted a little bit extra length in it, but let me go ahead and show you how a true large fits on me as well. So this right here is my true to size, which would be a large, but right here is the extra large. Even though this is a very similar fit to the large, I do prefer the little bit of extra length and bagginess. Following up to the Simple Tees, we have the Afterlife tees, which are a very similar fit, if not the same, with a graphic print on the front. Big fan of these too. Moving on, we have the 2 for long sleeves, and this is a pretty interesting piece. As you can see here, we have a thermal long sleeve, which is connected at the shoulder to the short sleeve. The t-shirt portion is an acid wash style with a very simplistic logo in the middle. It's oversized and extremely comfortable. I was a little on the edge about this item before I ordered it, but after putting it on, I absolutely love this. When these officially launch, I'm gonna go back and grab the rest of the colors. Next up, we have the Gold's Gym collaboration with the New Age t-shirt, and we have a lot to talk about here. I do wanna give a big shout out to YoungLA though for how well they executed this collaboration all the way down to the packaging. With the design, we have the classic Gold's logo on the chest, sleeve, and on the back. This shirt does fall into the oversized cropped category, but unlike the simple t-shirts, these are slightly shorter for the same size. And this right here is a standard large on me, but I did get the rest of the colors in an extra large, and I think I prefer those. This off-white cream color might be my favorite, but you cannot go wrong with the classic black and red. This is honestly the perfect shirt that you can dress up, dress down, wear it to the gym, or style it for streetwear. Now on to hoodies and jackets, we have the classic Gold's pullover, and this is probably my favorite of the bunch. Not cropped, not oversized, it's a classic heavyweight, true to size hoodie. And I'm really upset that I did not get more of these. Now we have the Creed hoodie, which could not be any more different from the Gold's hoodie. Starting off, it's an oversized fit, very long arms, and a raw cut bottom and sleeves. Plus, it's an extremely thin French terry material, which isn't a bad thing because honestly, I could wear this all day long. We also have a small stitched YoungLA on the chest and graphics on the sleeves. This leans heavy on the streetwear look, but honestly, I'll probably wear it in the gym too. Now we have the Revenge hoodie, and honestly, this might be the first time that I've ever seen a fully embroidered full piece on the front. The quality on this is superb. I love the fit of this piece in particular because I tend to fall in between a large and an extra large most of the time, but the fit of this falls kind of in the middle with a slight oversized feel and a slight crop, plus the material is a mid-weight. It's not light, it's not heavy, it's perfectly in the middle. Safe to say, I love this piece. I think it's gonna be a staple for me. I could talk about it all day, but let's move on. Now here in Texas, it is the perfect weather for flannels, so you know I couldn't pass these up. However, these are different from your typical flannel. Let me show you. Unlike your typical flannel, these fall in the jacket category. They do have a full zip on them and a jacket pocket on the inside. They're also heavier weight than your typical flannel, and like a lot of the recent YoungLA styles, they do feature a cropped fit. For me in particular, I'm gonna use this as a layering piece. I'm gonna leave it unzipped and always wear a t-shirt or a long sleeve under it. This right here will be my go-to date night fit. Now following up with the jackets, we have the Bronco jacket, and this right here is perfection. Now, when you go to check out this piece on the website during Black Friday and read the description, it will tell you to size down, which I went ahead and did as well, from a large to a medium, and I highly recommend that you do the same as well. The material here is a mid-weight canvas, but the inside does feature a cotton style Sherpa. Now, coming from someone who used to live in Michigan who now lives in Texas, I would not recommend this as your main winter jacket, even though it is warm if you're someone who lives somewhere that gets around freezing or below. But for someone who lives in the Texas fall and winters, this will probably get worn a lot. Now, last up for the jacket category, we have the Aviator jacket, which fits like a true and tried varsity jacket. It has a very Top Gun Maverick Aviator style feel to it. It does have a canvas outer shell with a classic polyester lining. Even though this is an oversized fit with a slight crop to it, unlike the Bronco jacket, I would recommend staying true to styles like I did with a large. Now, I'm a sucker for a good matching set, and these Maverick sweat sets might be fighting for the best YoungLA item of all time. Starting with the hoodie, we have a very classic fit through the body and sleeves. However, it does feature a slight crop and a very minimalistic logo. The pants do have a more interesting fit to them though, which I absolutely love. From first glance, they look like a classic pair of baggy sweatpants. However, they do have the classic jogger style scrunch. Overall, I absolutely love this matching set. It fits and looks like a classic old school gym look, but I do wish that they would have also created a pullover instead of just a full zip. That would have been utter perfection. Now onto the classic baggy sweats. These are exactly what you would imagine. They're very straightforward, a comfortable cotton, open bottoms, and plenty of room throughout. There really isn't a whole lot to say here because these are perfectly executed for a staple item. I would recommend these for pretty much everybody's wardrobe. You can dress them up, dress them down to the gym, hanging out on the couch, you name it, and all of the colors go with absolutely everything. In other words, a 5 out of 5 on the essentials scale. But if you do want to spice things up just a little bit, we have the timeless sweats, which have a very similar fit to the classic baggy sweats. However, these have a mesh panel built into the side. These right here are the camo colorway, which features the white mesh on the side. However, if you want something a little bit more plain, they do make these in a variety of classic colorways as well. But I would highly recommend spicing things up and grabbing the camo colorway. For me, these are a staple piece. But if you really want to spice things up, we have another similar fit for the sweatpant category. These are the Renaissance sweats, and they feature graphics on both the right leg and the bottom of the left. These have a very similar style to the classic Immortal joggers. It's not something that I'm gonna wear every single day, but with a plain t-shirt, plain tank, or a hoodie, I'm gonna rock these to the gym, and they're extremely comfortable. Now, I fully understand that Black Friday can be a very stressful situation when it comes to shopping online. You have to find out which items that you want, fit within a certain budget. Let's be honest, even though things are cheap, we still all have budgets. What's the best fit and size so that you don't have to make returns or exchanges? Because we all know that things will probably sell out. And what items to grab first, because there's gonna be a lot of other people looking for the same thing. So to make this simpler, here is my breakdown of the top items that I would personally recommend so you don't miss out. Like I said already, these are an essential piece, and I think these are gonna be one of the first items to sell out. They're neutral in color, and because of the fit, you can dress them up, dress them down, lounge in them, or rock them to the gym. But along with the neutral colors, the camo print is a very hot style right now. Once again, it can go with a ton of things, and I think this will sell out extremely fast. So if you're looking for the camo, I would add these to your cart first. Following with that same logic, the simple oversized tees will be a very hot item. They go with everything. The fit is super universal and very neutral colorways. Like I said, I got these shirts in every single color. This is gonna be one of my go-to shirts. If you're a fan of the Gold's Gym collab, this will be a limited time drop. With that said, if you don't get it now, you might never get it again in the future. They have a ton of items, but the hoodie and the t-shirts are my favorite. Out of all of the jackets, the Bronco jacket is going to be the most popular. This style with the oversized cropped fit, it blends workwear with comfort, and I think a lot of people are gonna be super happy with this piece. And to round out the top 5, we have the Maverick sweat sets. Like I said, I think these are some of the best sweat sets that YoungLA has ever made. The fit on these, absolutely amazing. And if you could only get one of the colorways, I would go with the classic gray. So that right there are my favorite items from the upcoming YoungLA Black Friday sale, which happens Tuesday, November 26th. But like I said, we have a ton of items restocking on the website. So let's just go ahead and show you my honorable mentions that are now gonna be available once again. The Tree Camo collection, which sold out in literally minutes, and it features both hoodies and the baggy sweatpants. The Immortal collection, which features very staple pieces like hoodies, t-shirts, and sweat shorts. Some of the most comfortable items to ever drop, the Cloud9 collection in hoodies and sweatpants. My favorite graphic t-shirts of all time, the Inferno tees, the Drip t-shirts, which feature an oversized fit with that classic stretchy YoungLA material, and the logo on the back. My favorite joggers of all time, the For Him joggers, the 4-1 Essential Jack tees, the updated Perfect tee, which I've been wearing throughout this whole entire video. The only logo on this is at the very bottom here, and it goes with absolutely everything. And I cannot forget to mention perhaps the most popular item of all time, the wife lover tank tops will be back in stock. So there you have it, my favorite items of the upcoming YoungLA Black Friday sale, November 26th. Everything will be 30% off with code Brett. If you have questions on any other items or more sizing questions, please leave them down below and I will get to all of them before Black Friday.